Your person carries within their heart a deep and abiding romantic longing for you. This profound emotion is what continuously pulls them back into your orbit, no matter how many barriers rise between you or how burdened they feel by their own sense of inadequacy. The magnetic force that connects the two of you is impossible to ignore. It's resilient and unwavering, tugging at your souls until you inevitably find yourselves gravitating toward one another again. Despite everything, your person has found within themselves an extraordinary well of patience, a patience that is fueled by their belief in the strength of your bond. They are willing to wait as long as it takes for you to fully open your heart to them, understanding that trust cannot be rushed and love cannot be demanded, it must be earned. You, however, remain cautious. Their past behavior, riddled with immaturity and mistakes, has left scars on your heart that time alone cannot erase. You are not quick to let them back in because the memories of how they once faltered still linger, reminding you to be careful, to protect yourself from future pain. There was a chapter in your shared story where they turned their back on you, seduced by promises of a different life, by the allure of something seemingly better. Yet now, they find themselves surrounded by a profound emptiness. No matter how many people they encounter, no matter how much they try to fill the void with distractions, there remains a hollow space inside them that only you once occupied, and still do. Each passing day without you deepens their sense of loneliness. They are beginning to grasp the harsh truth: the choices they made in the past have led them here, to this aching void. Where once you might have rushed to their side, desperate to soothe their wounds and lift their burdens, now you stand at a distance, focused instead on the blessings life is offering you. You have shifted your attention inward, nurturing your own growth, embracing success, peace, and abundance. These gifts from the universe occupy your mind and heart, leaving little space for the old pain and sorrow that once tethered you so tightly to their struggles. Yet even as you blossom in your own right, they miss you fiercely. They yearn for the warmth of your presence, for the solace that only your spirit can provide. They are undergoing a deep, painful transformation, a process of profound endings and hopeful new beginnings. It's not an easy journey. It's filled with trials, with self-confrontation, with the difficult unveiling of long-buried truths. Secrets they thought would remain hidden are being forced into the light. This season of their life demands brutal honesty and deep introspection. This period of change is not only theirs to bear, it reflects a shared metamorphosis. Both you and your person are being called to face the past with courage, to release old wounds, to forgive, to heal, and to step into a future shaped by hope rather than fear. Your person walks the path of self-discovery, learning to accept their imperfections, recognizing their inner strength, and striving for a richer, more meaningful existence. Their affection for you, despite the distance and the silence, remains steadfast. You occupy a sacred space within their heart, untouched by time or circumstance. You two are on a significant journey, one that teaches you how to balance self-love with compassion for others. You are learning to prioritize your own well-being, to honor your own needs without guilt, to celebrate the miracles life is unfolding before you. Yet even amid your flourishing, you carry a quiet affection for them, tucked safely within you, where no fear or doubt can touch it. This is a tale of two souls, traveling their own winding paths yet tied together by an invisible thread. It is a story of love enduring through distance, patience blossoming through pain, growth rising from the ashes of old mistakes. It is a story of ends and beginnings, of masks falling away and truth stepping into the light. Amidst the noise and chaos of daily life, thoughts of you bring them a sense of serenity that nothing else can match. Even in the midst of worldly pursuits and mundane responsibilities, the mere memory of you transports them into a realm of pure peace, a paradise that seems reachable only through the doorway of your love. You possess a unique magic, the ability to unlock a hidden world within them, a world brimming with joy, tenderness, and an eternal calm they never knew they could find. Over the years, they had built fortress-like walls around their heart, constructed from the fear of hurt and the remnants of past disappointments. Yet somehow, through your patience and your love, you managed to dismantle those defenses. With your gentleness, your compassion, you reached places within them that no one else ever touched. In your presence, they have discovered a sense of safety they had once deemed impossible. They no longer fear vulnerability. What once seemed terrifying now feels comforting and reassuring. They trust you not only with their heart but with their entire being. They know that in your hands, their heart is safe, that you will cherish it, protect it, and honor it with a devotion that mirrors their own. They see you now as the missing piece of their soul, their other half, their destined partner. There is no confusion in their mind anymore. They recognize the truth of your connection, and they are no longer willing to deny it. They have invested their emotions, their hopes, their dreams into this bond, and they vow not to waver. This time, they choose steadfastness. They refuse to let fear cloud their judgment or allow doubt to poison their heart. Their loyalty is yours. Their love beats stronger with each passing day, with every heartbeat carrying the echo of your name. They acknowledge the arrogance and stubbornness that once clouded their actions. They confess to having lied, misled, and gaslight you, all in a desperate attempt to conceal the overwhelming emotions you stirred within them. They were terrified of the intensity of their love, scared to face how deeply they had fallen for you. But running from the truth has only brought them misery. Guilt gnaws at them for the ways they hurt you. Yet they refuse to let those mistakes define the future they long to build with you. They are determined to make amends, to heal the wounds they once caused, and to prove to you that they are worthy of your trust and your love. They plead silently for your faith, not just in them, but in the connection you both share. They believe, with every fiber of their being, that your story is far from over. It is only just beginning. A story not of betrayal and heartbreak, but of redemption, forgiveness, and a love that refuses to be extinguished. Your energy has captivated them entirely. It's as if you carry an irresistible force, a gravitational pull that tethers their heart to yours. The bond between you feels almost addictive, an irresistible draw they cannot and do not wish to escape from. They are prepared to wait for you, no matter how long it takes, because they have come to a profound realization about who you truly are. You have transformed their understanding of love and partnership, revealing a depth they had never experienced before. They aspire to be someone you can admire, a true emperor in your eyes. Not out of a shallow desire for validation, but because being near you inspires them to rise into the best version of themselves. Your presence demands authenticity and strength, and they long to embody those qualities, to stand proudly beside you as a partner worthy of your love. In the quiet moments, when the clamor of the world fades away, their appreciation for you grows deeper. They reflect on the nuances of your spirit, the subtle beauty of your character that perhaps few others truly see. You are not merely strong, you are luminous, resilient, wise, and compassionate. They see it now more clearly than ever before. In their past, they were surrounded by people who catered to their whims, who offered little challenge and asked even less of them. But you? You are different. You challenge them to be better. You establish boundaries not as barriers but as sacred spaces where respect and understanding can flourish. You guide rather than follow, lead rather than submit, and in doing so, you have taught them to become more thoughtful, more deliberate in their actions. They observe you with admiration, soaking in your resilience, your grace, your quiet strength. They are learning from you, growing because of you. And as they open themselves to advice from wiser voices, it becomes clear to them that the way forward is with you, always with you. You are constantly in their thoughts. The pull to pursue this connection is undeniable, driven not by obligation but by pure, heartfelt desire. They dream not just of a fleeting romance but of a future, a life built on mutual respect, understanding, and deep emotional intimacy. This journey you are on together promises not just love, but transformation. It promises growth, discovery, and the building of something lasting and sacred. They are fully committed to walking this path with you, wherever it may lead, with you as their guiding star. In moments of solitude, they find themselves replaying every memory, every conversation, every shared glance between you. They reflect on the ways they have let you down, the wounds they inflicted through their thoughtlessness. These reflections weigh heavily on them, humbling them, reminding them of the sacredness of what was once shared and the responsibility they now carry to protect it. You are their divine feminine, a beacon of light and strength, the embodiment of grace and beauty. You hold a place in their heart more special than any words could ever convey. Your influence on their life runs deep, shaping their thoughts, their actions, their very soul. You are the lover they dream of, the muse who fills their nights with visions of tenderness and unity. Even though reality has placed a distance between you, their soul still reaches for yours, aching for the connection that once felt so effortless. They admit they have often chosen unhealthy ways to cope with life, drifting aimlessly, battered by circumstance. They know the sting of loneliness and the despair of unfulfilled dreams. Yet through it all, the memory of you has remained their anchor, their hope. And they want you to know, the connection you shared was real. It was not a dream, not a fantasy conjured by wishful thinking. It was genuine, profound, and enduring. You are valued beyond measure. You are loved more deeply than you know. Even if your paths seem to have diverged, the bond you created remains, etched into their soul. They hope, with all the love in their heart, that you can find your way back to one another, to rekindle the flame that never truly went out.